it's Marlo Higgins, your Chief Inspirational Officer. And I recently had a conversation with a client that was really struggling and wanting to throw in the towel. It was only 30 days into our coaching partnership and synergy, and I work with clients for a minimum of 6 months. And the thing that I found with this one client was, she just wanted to throw in the towel. And it had only been a few weeks and really fell into what I call the entrepreneurial trap, right? Too many shiny pennies, too many pivots, too many turns, too many ideas, too many ways to go in the business. And so that struggle for me as her coach was like, do I let her off the hook and do I just feed into her, or do I just go ahead and do what I know how to do and be her coach, stand on the sidelines, help her call the plays to get out of the situation? And so integrity is everything. And so the definition of integrity is doing what you said you're going to do. And so what I did in that conversation with that struggling client, instead of just feeding into them, letting them off the hook, I said, look, there's a reason why you are where you are, why you are facing the challenges or having the struggles that you are in business. And the worst thing you could do is to waste the money, waste the time that you spent and all the energy that you've put into it in the last 30 days and just throw in the towel and give up and walk away. The greatest thing you could do is to keep going, put one foot in front of the other, get really clear on how we can solve the problems of that struggle. And then when you look back, you can tell that story and say, this is how I got myself out of stuck. And instead of showing up with a pattern and always throwing in the towel and always pivoting or thinking that you don't have enough clarity, be open to receive the gift that is there in that message for you and let that serve you. All right. So if you think that the struggle should just be letting somebody off the hook, if one of your team players comes to you today and says, you know what, I just can't do this anymore, I would really nudge you to encourage them to keep going, keep at it, because what's going to happen is they're going to have a bigger win than they thought, than they could ever realize, right? And so circling back around, sharing how they got themselves out of stuck, or even why they got themselves into that position, is everything. And so think about that today as you listen to this message. If you have somebody that's coming to you, maybe it's one of your kids, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's your boss, somebody's struggling, do you just feed in and do you just sympathize and let them go? Or do you gently encourage them and push them off the diving board, just a little step, because sometimes maybe that's what they need and they don't really want to give up and they need somebody who can challenge and champion them. So love and belief. I love that you are sharing this message with others, and I'm grateful that we've connected. So have a great day.